Right, so we're going to be using leftovers again. I've got some leftover chilli that's in the fridge overnight. I've got a little red pepper here, and you see it's got quite a flat little bottom on it. That's deliberate. No point in getting a pointy one because it won't stand up. So what I want to do is just sort of hollow this out, which I'll do with a few strokes. What you don't want to do is put the knife in too far so that you go through the bottom of the pepper, because then the filling, once I've stuffed the pepper, will just leak out. So just go, you can feel the membranes that you're going through. Good sharp knife. Okay, and just pull the little bugger out like that. And here you can see some of the membranes in there. You want to just get your fingers in there. You'll need skinny fingers like I've got to do this. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Right, so that's just that. Make sure all the seeds are out. Next thing you want to do, get a little dish like that. What I've done, I've just scrunched up some tin foil. So when I put that in the oven, it's going to sit in there. It'll be nice and secure. It won't fall over. Put it on there. It could just, as it heats, the pepper softens. It could just fall over like that, and the whole contents will end up. So that's that. So what I want to do is just give this a quick lick of oil over the outside. This will just help the skin to sort of brown up, which you want. You want it to you want to get a bit of colour on the skin, basically. Okay, so there you go. That's just a bit of oil over the outside. Put that back there. Pop your pepper back on your little. I shall try that again. A bit like that. Okay, so now we're going to take our. You know, if I planned this video properly, I would have had the spoon ready to go. So what I want to do is just stir up some of this here leftover chilli and just pop that down the hole. Okay, so God, doesn't that look elegant? Doesn't that just look perfection, apart from this little bit that sort of slid down the outside? But it'll be fine, it'll taste great. The oven's been preheated to around about 180. Sorry, that's my stomach rumbling, I think. Do you know what I've forgotten? I knew I'd forgotten something. Obviously, before you start cooking, you want to open a bottle of wine. This one's got a screw cap, wolf glass, whatever. And cheers. Down here, please. So there's your pepper. It's been stuffed with a bit of chilli. What I want to do now is just put a little bit of cheese on top. You can use brie, you can use mozzarella. If you're going to use brie, mozzarella, then you want to whack it in the oven for a little while before you add those, because they're sort of melted cheese. I'm going to try something a bit different tonight, and it's something I've never tried before. I've got a little bit of Stilton here, which I'm just going to pop on top of that, assuming I can get the plastic off it. That's better, huh? So, just crumble a bit of Stilton on top of that. You know, I really need a video director, so there you go. I just cut a few bits of, couple of slices of Stilton on that. I'm just going to crumble that on the top. And of course what will happen is as that cooks through, that will melt and get all sort of gorgeous on there. Sort of like that. So that's now ready to go in the oven. Back here, new potatoes ready to simmer off, and some green beans just ready to cook. Okay, so now we'll go to the oven. Right, so in the meantime, the rest of the leftover chilli has just gone into a little tiny pan, and we'll just go on a low heat. Right, so here we are. It's about 25 minutes, half an hour later. Potatoes back here. Don't see that actually, they're just about done. So we'll take those off and switch that one off. So let's strain those off over here. Just whack in a bit of butter there. There's, oh hello. Try that again. I'll definitely try that again. Break up some butter and just chuck that over the spot. There's nothing in the world that can't be improved by adding a little bit of butter like that. So the little bit of leftover chilli there has been just warmed through. So you probably didn't see that. That's just been tossed around a little bit of butter. Just a little bit. You could add some salt in there if you like. You could do, I'm not going to. And the potatoes have got loads of butter in. Okay. So we've got a warmed plate there. Let's try and do that without taking out the tripod. That can happen. What I've done is taken the thermostat out of the oven. I'll just pop that back in. Not an issue. Let me just check that that's off. Okay. Right. Hang on. You probably can't see that. But that's the pepper task, because of course it's softened in the oven, given that long. It's been in the oven that long. So yeah, everything is softened up, and so what I want to do is carefully remove that from its little foil tray thingy that I made earlier. I can see this going horribly wrong. Yeah, it just has done. It's split apart from anything else. So let's just try that again. So that's sort of there. So the idea is that it sort of sits up on its own. We'll worry about the washing up later. So in the meantime, we'll put a few of these new potatoes and just dot them about. They'll just be gorgeous, trust me, because they've got butter running through them. Which can only be a good thing. Now the next thing is that you want a few green beans. They've only been on for about 5-6 minutes, just to sort of soften through really. Again, it's not the most elegant of food. And here's the what would you call that? The remainder of the chilli. And at this point I'm getting particularly, because you don't get smelly vision, but this is starting to smell particularly gorgeous. So I might as well put it all out. In fact, I'm going to be a bit naughty and put some more potatoes out. So there you go, there's a dish made from leftovers.